Hannibal, my son. Stand before the gods and swear, from this day until your last, that you will always be an enemy of Rome.
Violated the treaty that binds you.
Your treaty is unacceptable!
I will remind you, the last time Carthage resisted Rome, your fathers were buried in the fields of Sicily. Those that didn't greet the dirt with open arms, we sent to serve Neptune in the waters of the Agates. The Mediterranean is undoubtedly ours, not yours. You gifted us whatever scraps of it you held when you and your mercenaries scurried back to your barbaric fishing village. And I am sent here to ask you to decide between peace and open conflict, as if you truly have a choice.
I choose war.
War with Rome has come again. Finally.
Our recent capture of Saguntum has cut the last bind of peace between our peoples. Rome will know only suffering from this day forth. In time, our armies will swarm across all Italy. Rome's allies will bow to Carthage or face annihilation alongside their Latin masters. Our home city in Africa may be secure, but as the majority of our forces are abroad, we must be wary of an enemy strike against it. In Iberia, further gains must be made. The land is rich in silver, to aid our war against Rome. It is time for Carthage to ascend and dominate the Mediterranean. While Hamun be praised.
Okay, so that's the beginning of my campaign. That's by the Ebro Valley and all that good jazz. Consider it better myself, Hannibal. So welcome to my campaign of Rome 2 Total War, Hannibal at the Gates. Yeah, and I love
Ready for orders.
Hannibal's headgear in this campaign. Makes him a unique character, I love him. But we'll rename from the People's Army to Hannibal's Army. And be prepared. Let's and get ready to for this to be a great campaign. Hello once again, YouTube, and we are now a lot of years forward, like 9 years forward into the campaign. And Hannibal, I transferred Hannibal from his from his army, which has ravaged through and pacified the Iberian Peninsula. Everybody is either my ally or peace with, or I control utterly. I control the lower half and made my way up the Apennines and transferred Hannibal's now veteran army. All the army is either silver or gold chevrons, thanks to this mercenary veteran champion. But I transferred over Hannibal as a commander to Sicily, where he commands the Tusks of Destiny, and he besieges Syracuse. And Ekestatos is their commander. Hannibal is already a 10-star general, and he has a fleet led by Hasdrubal, protectors of the colonies, and Tusks of Destiny. Let's they're in transports. Don't let this screen fool you. So let me show you some of my more favorite Rome 2 Total War battles. Let's assault Syracuse. So here we are at the siege of Syracuse. Hannibal is in his bodyguard unit, his horse unit, and his army, ready to launch an attack on the mighty city of Syracuse, the Greek city of Syracuse. And boy, is it beautiful, and it's large. And here we have the Syracusan transport fleet, as well as a bit of professional garrison troops, navy. And here comes the Carthaginian fleet to reinforce, led by Hasdrubal. I believe it is him here. The great Hasdrubal, naval commander of the Hannoid dynasty, not to be confused with Hannibal Barca, Hannibal's brother. And now they ready to attack the city, with Hannibal leading the army. The army is well prepped and is veteraned up a bit. Certainly not compared to Hannibal's veteran army in Iberia. Here's the man himself once again. I love his headdress in this version of the game. Makes him unique. A truly unique character model. But let's begin with the fleet. With the fleet battle. So here, I press play. This is a replay, of course. And here is the Carthaginian fleet already coming. And firing flaming rocks. And the first ship is Syracuse ship sinks. The proper Syracuse naval units head out to confront, while as many of the proper army of Syracuse lands. The Carthaginian Navy can't so here comes first naval units, and they are sunk. And this ship is sunk. And now this ship is sunk as well. Sinking, and but much of the Syracusan army will escape. Another Syracusan ship goes down. And here is the Syracusan general, Echestratos. This ship comes under attack by it's on fire now and attacked by a sinking ship before it halts. Carthaginians for now, but the fireballs
Hack them down!
sink. Like I said, sink Echestratos' ship, and he sinks and drowns. And another Syracusan ship transport is sunk. Some even die on land as they falter to their deaths. And this mercenary unit manages to land the last Syracusan Navy. Meanwhile, Hannibal forces lands its ladders and begins the task of capturing the walls. And this one brave Syracusan unit tries to one unlucky mercenary noble fighter at his end while climbing. Another one, another ladder. The best fighters, the mercenary noble fighters, engages in the battle.
Got them!
And skirmishers go volley after volley at this Syracusan unit.
Well, that's the last of it. I suppose we could throw insults.
So even more of them will die climbing the ladder as they try to get back to defend it. Insane situation now. They climb to attack.
I can't see. They're so
mercenary noble fighters.
Make 'em bleed!
And now they die on the walls too. And now some are trying to. Now some are retreating, are dying and coming down the ladders and are being shot.
Take their heads! Forward! Advance at speed!
And are shot down. This unit appears to be out of ammo. Skirmisher unit. But a few managed to survive. Meanwhile, their comrades.
Warriors of Carthage! Almighty Carthage!
But units exit the ladder. Mercenary noble fighters. And they fight to capture the gates. Meanwhile, Hannibal's
Melee infantry!
Iberian Libyan infantry burn the gates. A brutal melee ensues. More reinforcements arrive to help.
We're taking trophies!
And now these troops hit the cavalry from the other side. While they are not properly anti-cavalry units,
Take it down!
but they can hold their ground.
We're taking trophies!
The gate is being burned. Now the gate is on fire. The mercenary noble fighters doing their best. More Syracuse units join the party. And the gate is destroyed. And more reinforcements await to join the mosh pit. Carthaginian hoplites. Late Carthaginian hoplites. To counter the cavalry. It's just a mosh pit. Hannibal observes the battle. As the Syracusan lines get thinner and thinner, the morale is getting on the line. It's about to be Hannibal's victory. His strategy is brilliant. And Hannibal sends the rest of his reinforcements into battle.
Come on then, you bastards! Take their head!
Just waiting for the battle to finish.
Your father shot! Eyes front! Don't worry about them! Nothing else! Victory! We killed them! Kill them all! There's more! War's not over yet!
And the victory is Hannibal's. He wins the Battle of Syracuse and occupies the place as the Syracusan army retreats. Get ready for more of my highlight battles of my campaign. So it is now 209 BC, and Hannibal, having returned to his army, Hannibal's veteran army, to the north of modern day France and Italy, to Supplying Gaul, to North Iberia, and having captured Massilia, now faces the Roman commander Publius Cornelius Scipio. Yes, the Hannibal and the Scipio engaging each other before Zama. And now Hannibal has a truly veteran army. Not the one that captured Syracuse, but his actual army has returned to command. And now I will show you the battle that it entailed. So once again, I show you the Battle of Massilia, where Hannibal himself engages in a field battle with his veteran army. The Carthaginian light infantry, the Libyan infantry, and the mercenary noble fighters on the flanks. Cavalry on the flanks and a ballista, and Hannibal, rather than going for elephants, is in a cavalry unit. About to face the one man who could defeat him in battle. Let me show you this.
Let us put an end to the presumption of these Romans. Let us put their legions to death and make the Senate and the people of Rome wail at the loss. Let us have victory.
Yeah, that's Hannibal's speech to his troops. And now he moves his army. The most veteran army in the lands. Even the weakest unit is triple silver chevron. And here is Scipio Africanus, before he became Africanus, with the Roman army, his own ballista, firing at Hannibal's troops as they make their way to forward position. And now the Carthaginian army under fire from explosive rounds from the Roman ballista. And now the Carthaginian ballista move into position. And they fire counter artillery fire. Hannibal moves his army further forward. The first two ballista are gone, and Scipio orders his men forward. He stays behind. And now all the Roman ballista are gone. The Roman army moves to engage the Carthaginian army. And the Carthaginian army moves to counter them. The Carthaginian cavalry engages the Roman cavalry on both sides. Hannibal himself personally engages to assist. And engages the Roman cavalry. The Carthaginian sword infantry moves forward.
Take their head!
The Carthaginian cavalry needs help, but the infantry need more help. Hannibal rallies his bodyguard to personally deal with the Roman cavalry. Meanwhile, it's a mosh pit. And Scipio at the time personally fights from the front. He engages a unit of Carthaginian hoplites. The Carthaginian cavalry barely beat the Roman ones, but beat them they do. Also on the other flank. And now Hannibal moves to surround the Roman army.
Kill!
Meanwhile, the skirmishers move to counter the sarcastic expedition moves to attack them. While Hannibal moves to surround the remaining Romans with his cavalry. Look at Scipio. And Hannibal personally comes to charge right in the Romans. And the Roman unit retreats, or attempts to, and they are cut down. There is Scipio himself. And he is personally slain by him. By a cavalryman. And it's officially a victory as all the Roman units are retreating. Everywhere they flee. Hannibal sends his cavalry to pursue as well as some infantry. His veteran cavalry reached the last Roman unit as a pursuit kills many units. And the battle is over. The Legio II Veneris is virtually wiped out. Where is Hannibal? Somewhere in here, I think. Well, Hannibal is somewhere, chasing down Romans. And look at the slaughter of Romans before the front of the Carthaginian infantry. As well as Carthaginian cavalry and Roman ones. And Hannibal virtually obliterates the Roman Publius Scipio, the Scipio Africanus, and virtually annihilates his army of Socii Extraordinari. And Hannibal gets off light. He loses no units. Even more veterans for his already massively veteran army. And be prepared for the last battle in this video. So it is now the summer, August of 208 BC, and Hannibal's veteran army marches through the Alps.
Moving!
Instead of in
On
winter,
the move, my lord.
it is summer, and he marches through the heaviness of the Alps, while his brother Hannibal
Ready for orders.
marches through the south. To attack, ironically, the Emporiae and Syracusans in the north of Italy. And I'll be sure to show you what the result of that. And meanwhile, the south, the Tusk of Destiny have been renamed the Defenders of Syracuse, for defending Syracuse in the meantime. Let us show you where this will lead. So now it is the last battle of the campaign.
We take this settlement for you, my
Hannibal
lord!
is at the gates of Rome. Originally my plan was to destroy the Roman army near the city itself, but unfortunately the last full Roman legion, led by Tentinius Maro, Secundus Tentinius Maro, stays in the city. Although the Rome has Sardinia and Corsica and Sardinia, they unfortunately are about to lose their homeland of the boot of Italy. The defenders of Syracuse and Hannibal, Hannibal's brother, wait to besiege the city.
Back!
But Hannibal will do it himself. I don't want anyone stealing Hannibal's glory. He lost one of his veteran units. But the mercenary noble horse, and as well as replacing it with some mercenary Bellarians. But Hannibal's largest Carthaginian ballista since the beginning of his campaign. All of his units are veteran from every battle he has fought. He has fought many battles. This is truly a veteran army that besieges Rome. The protectors of the 104 protectors of the colonies, led by Hannibal in a new boat.
For honor and great glory! Some cower before our might!
Let me show you Secundus Tentinius Maro, the Spurius Julius Pulvus, commander of the garrison army, the last Roman consul, about to meet the Maker as Hannibal and he engage in the last battle to determine the fate of Rome. So once again, I start with the battle, and Hannibal is now on foot. He is dismounted, and he starts the battle off on foot, ready to join his men on the front lines, determined to capture the city that has thus far eluded him and eluded his father, and to end the threat of the 1,000-year empire and the threat to Carthage's homeland.
Would you let these dogs insult you? Insult our ancestors? Our gods? No! We'll put an end to this affront. Let us see if they still taunt us as their gods spit upon the ground. As we hunt them down, make ready.
And there's Hannibal's speech to his men. And meanwhile,
Riders on me!
his ballista hit the Roman wall and attacked this particular section. And what a mighty city of Rome we have. I love the grandness of it. Even though I love Carthage more, but Rome and the Great Forum and the Colosseum. I love the Colosseum. And back to Siege, where they've already destroyed one tower The Romans scrambled to defend their walls. This tower's taking a lot of punishment. And there it goes, and the doors are next. And now Hannibal moves his army, finally. And he moves the tower. Let us follow Hannibal. As he gazes on the Eternal City. The entire Carthaginian army moves as one. The skirmishers move to skirmish with the walls.
Advance at speed!
More casualties on the Romans than on the Carthaginians. The Roman door is broken. Hannibal is at the gates, literally.
Completes ready!
10,000 times! That was my best throw!
The Romans take some casualties. And now Hannibal moves to head into the gates. Firstly, hopes to be the first one to, or among the first ones to
Stop now! Onward! No slacking now, men! Keep everyone in the fight!
Hannibal is among the first to climb.
Kill! Kill!
Keep watch! How many more times?
A unit of mercenary noble fighters behind support Hannibal. Among the first to land among the walls. Carthaginian mercenary noble fighters climb the tower. Hannibal is knocked down, but he is not killed. And he gets back up. As mercenary noble fighters climb to join. And Hannibal fights the front line with his men. All the ladders are Let's see if Hannibal Percy slays a Roman. His infantry next goes through the gates. Hannibal is knocked down again. But he gets back up and joins his man. The Carthaginians mowed down the Romans. Now the Carthaginian cavalry move in to assist the mosh pit at the gates. The mercenary noble fighters fight and even skirmishers head to the walls to fight. I wonder where Hannibal is. Oh, there he is. Some of the Roman units rout. Balearic slingers shoot at the Romans who are shooting at the Carthaginians. Oh, I thought I saw Hannibal for a second. The Carthaginians slaughtered the Romans on the walls. Victory is inevitable.
Live to fight another day! Riders, advance!
The Carthaginians moved to get it. Okay, they get it to move in below. And they moved to victorious troops. And they moved to hit the Romans from the rear, or in the mosh pit. Hannibal with at the rear of his men, albeit. Now where is Hannibal? There he is. Fighting near the front line. And the mosh pit is all but cleared. Mercenary, don't fire us from the rear. I don't know why the Romans are holding out. Has spotted Hannibal here. Ready to meanwhile, Hannibal reforms his exhausted by this infantry, while there remains fighting on the walls as Principes and Triarii attempt to hold out on the wall. Libyan infantry moved to counter Roman unit, while the cavalry moves to chase the Romans. The Romans try to protect their Looks like the Romans can't help themselves but charge. A major cavalry engagement. The last of the Romans on the walls are about to be overwhelmed. The Carthaginians mow through them like a hot knife through butter. The Romans continue to hold out on two flanks. The Romans send more reserves to hold the Carthaginians on this flank. The last remaining Romans on the walls are about to collapse. And there they do, and Hannibal orders his last of his uncommitted immediate mercenary nobles. No, Iberian mercenary noble fighters to move down the walls. And Hannibal rallies as his men form up. Wait.
For Carthage!
And now Hannibal moves his infantry to engage the last Roman consul, Secundus Marus, who holds this rally point. And Hannibal leads his infantry and Hannibal leads his forces through That's right. And there's Hannibal. There is Hannibal, racing among with his troops. Ready to engage. The last Roman unit still fighting. Secundus Marus and his troops. Hannibal waits for his men to form up. A Roman principate attempts to attack the fighters in the rear. Retreat and the men's are cut down. Hannibal rallies his men and is first to charge, heading for Secundus Marus personally. And engages. Hannibal, the last Roman consul, here face to face. And they briefly engage. Second Mars is overwhelmed as his unit breaks. Hannibal is victorious and sacks Rome, the last city of the Roman Empire, or Roman Republic at this point. Hannibal face to face with Secundus Marus, the last Roman consul. Hannibal's outnumbered army still overwhelms the Roman army defense. And Rome, this beautiful city of Rome, the Circus Maximus, the Forum, and even the Colosseum are all destroyed, and Carthage reigns victorious. As Hannibal personally slays Secundus Marus. Having led his men from the front. And the Carthaginian army is mostly intact, barring this unit, the Bienpeltis, which were one of the most veteran troops, but got caught up on the walls chasing a unit and got hit by tower fire. And Secundus Maro is captured alive and is paraded before the streets of Carthage. Let us see, and I hope you enjoyed my highlights of my campaign. It was a pleasure to do. I just wanted to have Hannibal either siege or defend Syracuse. Unfortunately, I never got a true defense of Syracuse, but I got him to besiege and capture the city, and now he besieges and captures Rome, the city that he had dreamed of conquering, and now he conquers it. So I hope you enjoyed my campaign, and let us see what happens to the Romans.